Hey y'all, welcome to the Good, Bad, and the Beautiful podcast. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Bree. And this is where real people share real stories for God's glory.
From raw testimonies to deep conversations about life, faith, and purpose, this podcast is a reminder that beauty can be found in every chapter, even the messy ones.
Wholesome, heartfelt, sometimes funny, sometimes heavy, always real. Pull up a seat and get ready to be encouraged.
Period.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Good, Bad, and the Beautiful podcast. I'm Bree.
I'm Maddie.
And this week we're just going to do like a fun little girl talk.
Yeah.
Basically just things we've been loving, what God's teaching us, anything.
Period. Why am I like so spaced right now?
Because you woke up at 4:30 a.m. to
Shoot
go
a
to
monkey.
the gym.
I sure did. And shout out to Nicole because she has been waking me up.
That's good.
So my alarms have been set, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then if you know me, I set like 10 alarms.
That's like
and
Kristen.
I don't wake up through hardly any of them.
That is my roommate. She has, I think, 30 set.
Yeah, that's me. And Jonathan, my husband. He's the same way. It's not a good mix. But she has literally been calling me at 4:30 every morning. And I keep my ringer on at night. So it's like I hear that phone call and like,
and you're like,
I don't know, it's like
answer.
my brain like instantly
Your brain
like
knows.
answers.
You've like trained it.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, somebody's done called me and knows my goal right now, and if they know I've failed, negative, like it ain't happening. So I don't know, it gives me like a different kind of motivation to get up. I don't know how to explain it, but just something beautiful in that in itself is accountability.
Yes. And the fact that she is doing it with the purpose of being like, you've got this.
Yes.
Instead of like, oh, you missed the gym today, Madison. Like, what are you doing?
Which I did do that yesterday.
Because we're also human.
Yeah. Because let me tell you what, she was on it yesterday, y'all. She was on it too yesterday. Right. I mean, it's always like 4:32 in the morning. Like not 4:30, not 4:31. 4:32 that she calls me like 2 minutes after, and she was on it yesterday and I was not. I forgot to set my alarm. I didn't have my ringer on, and she's like, girl, it's okay. Like
sometimes
tomorrow's a new day.
You need rest.
Yeah.
Like that can be more
y'all hear that
than anything else.
Yeah.
So and we'll probably have an episode where we also dive a lot more into like fitness and wellness and all of that stuff.
And holy rest.
It's also been like a hot topic. We have a giant like group chat with all the women at our church, and that's been like a very like hot topic.
Yes, is
because there's also like so many different like ways of like pursuing it, and I guess like levels.
Yeah, because for me, it's like what your fitness goal and journey maybe is different than mine, but the whole main goal is it doesn't matter whose goal, what it's the whole aspect of treating your body as God's temple. Yes. That's what comes down to it. Whether she's doing it one way, I'm doing it another, as long as it's honoring God and using our bodies and fueling it the way that we shall biblically it's
important.
Yeah, it is important.
And I think that so much would change like within like the world of fitness if more things were done through like Christ. Like
shifted perspective.
Not a mom. I follow a lot of moms on Instagram though. There's a lady I follow who teaches so many, like she has a whole gym and all of it is only worship music.
I love that, dude.
And
that's all. I don't listen to like the praising Jesus worship when I work out, but I listen to R&B and Christian rap.
I was gonna say, and I've had to search for like clean versions.
Oh, I love it. On Spotify, it's the best Christian rap 2025.
Ooh, that sounds
playlist,
really good.
And it's so good. And
we'll have to share that.
I will. Yeah, because it is fire. Like I used to love like hip hop, art, Nicki Minaj, like all the things, y'all, until I realized how like damaging to my brain it was, and just the words and just the foulness.
Well, it's also like your heart posture.
Yes,
like,
that too.
So much.
And just the music, you can't tell the difference beat wise.
No.
But you listen to the words and it's like, okay, like period.
Words that are
like,
actually giving you life instead of just
glorifying to God. And like there's just something about working out to that too, because going into your mind is just the word of Christ. Like, you know what I mean? Just who he is, who you are in him. And it's just empowering, y'all. But yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot a
Well,
monkey.
as you can see, we're very passionate about this, which is why it will be a whole individual episode. But it's girl talk today.
Girl talk today.
We're doing girl talk today.
Back to there's just beauty and accountability.
Yes.
Like being a girl's girl
in a kingdom
in
friendship.
a kingdom friendship.
Yes.
My gosh, y'all.
It's a whole different
experience. And I've never experienced such a sisterhood until God led me to Forge. Like truly.
Like,
I never
me and
in my
Madison
life
didn't meet until February of this year.
Nope. And now look at us.
And like that's just so weird to me
It is
because I'm
weird.
like, what?
We've
You
known
mean
each
I
other
haven't known
forever.
Madison my
What?
entire life?
Yeah. Like it's just it's so beautiful. And God is just too kind.
Yes.
Like way too kind. Because yeah, like I said, I've never done I don't know if you have, but I've just never experienced a kingdom sisterhood like this.
That is probably a big part of my testimony
Yeah.
that you'll hear about. So
yeah. Oh, same. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned for our personal ones.
Yes.
We're gonna have to really prepare deep for that.
Oh yeah, those are gonna be some convicting episodes for us.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But
wow.
Again, squirrel brain. Back to girl talk.
Yeah. Back to yeah. If y'all don't have a community of sisterhood within the kingdom of God, I highly encourage you to find one. And I know it's scary. Trust me.
Yes.
Because, for me and a lot of people can like having friends and like going through the motions of friendship is kind of like going through the motions sometimes of, a relationship with boys.
Well, because like they
it's, like,
know
insane.
Like you grow so like close to them and you share things so that like, if they're I obviously don't ever want like friendships to be broken, but like I've experienced that. I'm sure you've experienced that. Like it hurts.
Yeah.
Like it is a pain in your heart. Like it breaks your heart because you have
almost worse
shared
than a breakup.
Yes. I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never actually been in a relationship long enough to know that. But it hurts, It
does hurt.
Because like you have shared like those deep personal things. So then when you find people who view things so much differently, respond to you differently, like it's almost like you don't know what to do because you're used to carrying so much shame over those things.
Yeah. And like we're not meant to do that.
No.
At all.
No, not at all.
Which it's a whole learning experience.
It is.
But what a life. I mean,
truly.
My goodness. Yeah. Which brings me into another girl talk topic.
There's no telling where this is about to go.
Have y'all ever heard of honeypot?
Yes.
Get you some honeypot.
Okay, that
I have got
Cora
to say. Cora?
Yeah.
Cora.
Cora and honeypot because they're both like non-toxic, like
y'all
period
don't know
products.
What we're talking about.
It's period products.
It's not just that.
I mean, there's so much.
It's products for your whole hygiene, like keeps your pH in the balance.
Yes.
Which I never knew was a thing until literally recently. Chelsea was like, "Girl, get you some honeypot.
Yes.
You need your pH balanced." And I was like, "Shut up. What?" And she was like, "I promise, girl. Do it. Get you some honeypot." And then another thing I'm talking about, like, I can go and be like, "Girl, why do I always stink?" Like,
and
do
like
you smell me?
Like you don't.
Do you truly smell me?
Yes.
And they'll either be like, "No, I really don't. It's probably just you," or they'll be like, "Just a little bit."
Yeah. Well, just like like I know I could come up to you and say that and not feel weird about it. But also I need to step on a soapbox for a minute, okay?
What?
I'm very passionate about women pursuing like holistic wellness, and there are so many chemicals and like, oof. Like if you get me started on birth control,
don't get me started on that either. I don't take it. I will never put it in my body again.
Be prepared to talk to me for 30 minutes because it is actually a classified carcinogen. And if you don't know what that is, it's literally cancer. Like I'm not even joking.
We are not here, disclaimer, to judge you if you do anything, if you do take certain products, if you do have birth control. I get it. We're not here to do that. We are here to love, and some people truly don't know these things. They just don't.
I mean, people need to know.
Sure didn't.
Because I didn't know until like 3 years ago how bad it was,
Yeah.
3 to 4 years ago, which is why I'm so passionate about it now,
Yeah.
is because so many people my age, for reference, I'm 24, are like, some of them are getting married and like wanting to start families, and they're
And
like,
they
I'm
are
struggling to
struggling.
get
Yeah.
pregnant. And I'm like, this is why we need to know now. Like, we
Yeah.
need to tell people this, which is why, like, when I say, like, be prepared to talk to me for 30 minutes, like, I want to be there for you, like,
Yes.
telling you these things, not to scare you, but to help you know,
Yeah.
because what you don't know hurts you.
Yeah.
So, like, that's just like a whole other thing. But yeah, Cora and Honey
Love
Pot are
correction.
phenomenal. Honey Pot, though, can get spicy because they have the like infused ones.
Oh, shoot a monkey.
Have you ever tried those?
Nope.
They have like these like herb infused like pads.
Chelsea
And the
uses
first
those.
time I got them, I
Sorry,
went
Chelsea.
to my mom and was like, there's something wrong.
I am hollering.
I was like, something is very wrong.
Was it tingling or something?
Yes!
I am
Because they
cackling.
have peppermint. And that makes things tingle. And so my roommate loves them.
Oh.
And I'm like, I love that you love it, but I'm like, I just want to have a regular pad on. Like, I don't want nothing crazy.
Hollering.
I also am like
hilarious.
the crazy person who is like, sorry for my TMI, like, I don't wear tampons. Like,
what?
I don't wear tampons.
I could not live without a tampon.
Well, I'm also like, I've never had kids either, and I'm sure that's going to change after I have kids.
I couldn't live without one pre-kids.
Oh, no, honey. No.
She
I think
said
it's because
no,
I went
honey.
to the ER once because of like my period, and I'd been wearing a tampon, and I think it just like scarred me for life a little bit.
That is fair.
So
it would probably scar me too if that was an incident.
I've also just always
Yeah.
hated them. Like,
see, pads
with
make
a
me feel
passion.
like I'm wearing a diaper and that people can see it on the backside of my butt.
Oh. I just wear my granny panties.
See, I got granny panties on right now, girl. I love me some granny panties. I just be feeling, I don't know. But hey, everybody has their own form of comfort.
Yes. Find what you love, but also take care of yourself and your wellness and all your lady stuff, and make sure that you're
all your lady
using
bits.
the best safe products for you and for your friends and for your daughters.
I use
like
bamboo tampons. They're toxin free.
Yes, I love to hear that.
And
good stuff.
They are amazing. And
Yes.
you would be surprised. You can tell a difference when you use one of those compared to your Tampax or whatever it's called.
Tampax like also smells.
Yes.
Like, you open it and I'm like,
yes.
why would I put this in my body?
Exactly. Yeah, anyways,
we're obviously very passionate, and we have no boundaries.
Yeah, we don't. We have no boundaries, no filter. I mean, like, no, we have boundaries in a respectful sense, but like on a
girl talk
on
level,
a girl talk level,
like we will talk about anything.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I don't care.
So, like,
I don't care. Everybody can know the nitty gritty in my life, even when it comes to what tampons I use. I've had 3 kids, y'all. I don't even care anymore about nothing. Like, when you have a baby, when you give birth, y'all mamas know. There's so many people. Y'all, there's so many people in the room looking at all you got, okay? They don't care. They don't care. And then you don't care. Yeah.
Like, and like that's just after one. And then you have more. Like,
yeah, don't stop.
Think about Heather Hartley. She has 5.
I know, what a woman.
Truly.
What a woman.
I loved it.
If you've got 4 or more kids, what a woman.
Yes.
All I gotta say, because I have 3, and shoot a monkey. That is hard in itself, but I just could not imagine more than that. And if you have more than that, like I said, what a woman. Not that you're not a woman if you have less. I'm just saying, like, shoot.
It's just like a whole, like, I feel like different motherhood experience.
Yes.
Because having just one kid changes, like, your entire life.
Oh.
It changes everything.
For sure.
And, like, it's supposed to, because it's your heart, like, outside of, like, your body and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so much changes.
Oh, my gosh.
And then you, like, have more, and it's, like, like, all of these things change. Yes. And then, you look at practicals of, like, what are their age gaps? Like, who, like, when they're in school, like, nap schedules. Like, there's so much that, like, goes
which we are going to do an episode fully on motherhood.
Yes. Well, I will probably not participate in that one fully, since
you can ask questions.
I can ask questions so that I can be prepared for when I am
But we will
mom.
definitely do a motherhood episode for sure, because there's just so much to it.
There is. And like
postpartum depression, anxiety, which
But
I
also for
experienced
Mother's
a lot.
Day, I was like running very like gung ho with the just like idea that like not many women like talk about of how motherhood like is a ministry and is kingdom work.
Amen.
Like I'm very passionate about that
Amen.
in the sense of like seeing like I love the story of Ruth. Oh my gosh.
Is she your
Ruth and
favorite?
Naomi. I could talk for days about that. So
Do I
it
need to
just
pull up
like
some scripture?
gets me.
I
It
got my
gets
Bible
me.
right here.
I mean, just like so many things. There's
You're
so
right
many
though.
things.
You're
Like
right
how
though.
much Ruth is like there
Yeah.
for Naomi and then like vice versa, how like Naomi like tells her
Look,
what to
y'all.
do and like she goes to like Boaz,
I
you
literally
know?
went ham on my notes in my Bible. I mean, I even have a whole
Yes, ma'am.
like
We love to
paper
see it.
with
But
the Ruth. I
I
mean,
mean, Ruth is just like a story I could read over
yeah.
and over and over and over again and never get bored of it. And I
I
think it's just
mean,
motherhood is beautiful. I mean, looking at, Mary alone being 14, because isn't like that, it's like what all the people say, like they always say that she's older, but I'm like, she was really like
no.
a 15-year-old
Yeah, she
girl.
was definitely a
Like,
child.
I'm sure people my age are like terrified to carry a child who's just like, their kid, and she's being told, hey, you're not engaged, you're going to be pregnant, and it's going to be the savior of the world. No pressure.
No pressure
No
though.
pressure at
No
all.
pressure. Like I couldn't imagine being even fine like a young mom. Like even when I found out I was pregnant with Mason, like wow. Like
Yeah.
I'm literally being entrusted with this child
Mm-hmm.
and then like going like having him and not knowing anything.
Yes.
But like part of it came so naturally, but
Mm-hmm.
other parts of it came so not.
Yes.
Like that's why I'm like I could talk about that
Mm-hmm.
all day.
Because, like, also the beauty is, like, every motherhood journey is different.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, one of our friends had her first were twins. So it's like you're already being thrown into
Shoo.
motherhood, and now you have
Yeah.
this. And then, when her next was a singleton, like,
Wasn't
how that was
Heather's
different.
first twins too?
No. So Heather had, like, Irish twins because they're
Okay.
only, like,
And then she had to say,
10-ish months apart, I think. And
okay.
then she had twins, and then she had a singleton.
Okay.
So she has,
I
like, a
was
lot
trying
to
to find
share.
my favorite
She
verse
also has
in
a lot to
Ruth.
share on, I think, home births and whatnot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that will, if you're interested in
For
that, like
sure.
1000%,
Let
I
us
support
know.
it. I want to give birth in a bathtub really badly.
Period. I so wish I could have with Annalie. So I had two VBACs, and Annalie, I really, really, really wanted to do a water birth, but where I was a VBAC,
Mm-hmm. I feel
for
like
safety
it would almost
reasons.
be like more healing though for you to do that, like the water
Oh,
itself.
100%. It would have felt so good. But where I was a VBAC, I had to be hooked on the monitors at all
Mm-hmm.
times. And at the time, they didn't have like emergible ones in the water.
Mm.
Like you could shower in them, but you couldn't fully immerse them in water. Guess what they came out with literally right after I had her? Emergible monitors.
Did you get an epidural with her?
I did at like 9 centimeters, and it didn't
Understandable.
take all the way.
Oh.
So no, yes and
Yes.
no.
You were supposed to have a medicated birth, but it turned
Yeah,
into a
but it turned
natural
into
one. And God
natural.
was like,
Yeah.
surprise.
So yeah, that's a story in itself. I mean, we could talk about motherhood
Your birth
all.
stories. That would be so much fun.
Yes. Oh my God, look at us. We're over here just like
Well, like we have like our like podcast episodes
yeah,
planned out, but we also just feel like there's so many things that we
yeah,
can share because it's so
yeah.
easy for us to like
And do fun
sit and
episodes
have like
like
a
this too,
conversation.
like where we're just talking, like
Like, and
about
like, is
let it
girl talk
flow.
ever actually structured,
Nope,
or is it a chaotic thing?
it's
It's always
chaotic
chaotic. I'm
always.
sorry.
Our brains are like squirrel,
We're
squirrel,
also women,
squirrel,
so there's so many things going on in our
squirrel.
brain.
Y'all seen the Up movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one, the like
The Up with
Disney
the
one?
balloons, yeah.
Yes.
And
Oh
the
my
dog's like,
gosh.
"Squirrel," he can't stay focused.
Like, let's not talk about that movie. It still makes me cry, like, to this day. Like, the beginning.
Why? I'm still
Because
trying to find
Ellie.
this verse
Ellie.
because, oh yeah, when she dies,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that's
What if you
really,
just
really
spoiled that for
sad.
someone who's never seen the movie?
Sorry if you've never seen the movie, you didn't hear that.
It's
So,
phenomenal. I love Kevin.
where in? Okay, I'm just gonna.
We're
I'm
going
trying
to
to find
ignore my random
this.
comment and just
Uh,
read Ruth.
okay, so I took a note.
Mm hmm.
This is in Ruth, And the side note that I took through all of this is this. And like I said, Ruth is a whole lot about her motherhood journey. Naomi, them just
I mean, there's so
being
much.
there. Yeah,
I
there's
think
so
there's
much to it.
grief,
Yeah.
grieving so many different things,
Yep.
for one,
Yep.
and
And
then like the
then,
redemption.
yes.
But anyway,
And
and
right
motherhood.
here, I'm just going to read until I don't, and then I'll share my note. You'll understand in a second. It says, now Naomi had a relative of her husband's, a worthy man of the clan of Elamel, Elamel, Elamel,
Elamelch or something
Elimelch,
like that.
something like that, was name whose name was Boaz. And Ruth the Moabite said to Naomi, let me go to the field and glean among the ears of grain after him, in whose sight I shall find favor. And she said to her, go, my daughter.
Yes.
And so she set out and went and gleaned in the field after the reapers, and she happened to come to the part of the field belonging to Boaz, who was the clan of Elamel. And behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem, and he said to the reapers, the Lord be with you. And they answered, the Lord bless you. Then Boaz said to this young man who was in charge of the reapers, whose young woman is this? And the servant who was in charge of the reapers answered, she is the young Moabite woman who came back with Naomi from the country of Moab. She said, please let me glean and gather among the sheaves after the reapers. So she came, and she has continued from early morning until now, except for a short rest. So, first of all, she went out there without any hesitation
Mm-hmm.
and served
Yeah.
them.
I mean, she was
First of all,
basically almost like begging to
yeah,
like do these things.
yeah,
Essentially, not probably like a full on like beggar, but it was not an expected thing for a woman to do.
mm-hmm,
And then, when they came back, Naomi had changed her name to Mara, which
yep,
means bitter, because she was like, God has made me bitter. So then everyone's like, like, what are they doing back? Like, they shouldn't have gone to like Moab anyway.
yeah,
Like, all of that was just like, everyone's probably like, that was a mistake, like in itself. And like, look what happened. You
mm-hmm,
lost your husband, you
yep,
lost your sons, and
yeah,
now you just have like this random woman with you who's your
yeah,
daughter in law. And now she's the one who's going out to do the work.
yep, yeah. And even here, God, so like she was struggling with like what Boaz was about to give her.
Mm-hmm.
Like right here, it says, but Boaz answered her, all that you have done for your mother in law since the death of your husband has been fully told to me, and how you left your father and mother and your native land and came to a people that you did not know before. The Lord repay you for what you have done, and a full reward be given to you by the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So she did this not in a sense of, I'm going to go do this because the Lord's going to,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Well, she was a
favor
Moabite
me.
woman.
Yeah.
With Naomi's sons, it would have been discouraged
Yeah.
for them, for like her to
To
have
do
married
that.
one of them,
Yeah.
because of what they believed in,
Yeah.
and not believing in God. So there, I don't think, I mean, obviously I was not there, but I just think, like she was just trying to like follow her mother-in-law,
For sure.
and like
Be
then
there
she
for her.
sees like the glory of God and the goodness
Mm-hmm.
of God.
Yeah. And basically, like, when we choose God and his ways, that's what I put here. Like, we can rest in knowing that he will provide for us and he will cover us and he will redeem us. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, her story alone is just like very, I don't know, as a
Mm-hmm.
woman, it's just like,
It's just like something you need. I think it's also almost like a look of like how hard we criticize ourselves
mm,
and how we're our worst critics.
mm-hmm,
And like we know and we can talk about the glory of God, but like there's still like those times where you just feel like you're not doing enough.
nope,
You are not like reaching, like you're not worthy.
nope,
And I'm sure that I'm sure Ruth felt that
for
again,
sure.
but it's just something that like we still struggle with. So like for as women, like we may read that and we're like, yes, like highlight
Yep, yep,
everything, and
yep,
a
yep.
guy, may just be like, your husband may read it and be like, cool, like that's
Right,
great, she
right.
got that. But I think like looking at that and what you were saying about like God redeeming everything, like it made me think of something one of my friends just shared. She shared a reel. So I think she just turned 29, I think. She said in her reel that she was an atheist until she was
Mm,
20,
wow.
because the people that she had always been around who were believers, she was like, I don't want any part of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that could be like also like Ruth's story. Well, then she meets Boaz,
Yep,
who is like a whole different experience for her,
yep. And she's like,
and
why
like
are
that is
you?
like so important.
Yeah,
But my friend was like, I myself like met with God. I met him and I was like, this is completely different than like what I've seen like
Yeah.
those other people share. And I think it's so important to like think about that. Like we can always do our best to like represent God, but he himself is way better than anything that like we
Yep.
can even say or imagine. Like, we can talk about like miracles and testimonies and all of these things, and like him just simply showing up for someone will blow anything we said like out of the water. And so I think just like seeing that in like those small moments where like she was just rewarded for doing field work
Mm-hmm.
is
Because
just
she
like
was like,
insane.
right.
It's like insane to me.
That was just her heart posture. Like she
Mhm.
was just like, I'm gonna do this because, you know, I'm gonna do it, not
Mhm.
knowing what her reward was. And we have a God that he doesn't call us to serve.
No.
He is to be served.
Yes.
And that in itself is like exactly what she did. Like he she served, like, and she did it so graciously and
Mhm.
beautifully. And Boaz recognized that as well, and Boaz was also rewarded though.
Oh yes. It's
So
just
it's deep.
just
Y'all
like
just
the
need to read Ruth.
story is so good. I actually just read like a retelling of it that was like more adapted for like
Like this is how deep
teenagers.
like Ruth gets. Like you like a whole
I
paper
mean,
worth.
it's
I
good.
mean, it's deep. Okay, y'all.
I
It is
like I
deep.
said, you could read it, but I literally was listening to like a teen version of it where it
A
was like
teen one?
teen, like it
Oh,
was like the
period.
story, like it was like the story from the Bible, but more like on a level that a
Teenager
teenager,
could
and it
understand.
was so good. I had like me crying. It
Aw,
literally had me crying. It was
the
so good
heck.
because it was again just like that like context of like
Mm,
all of this happened when Ruth was like younger.
yeah,
Like she was probably like 20 when she lost her
yeah.
husband, sort of thing. And it's
Literally could
just
not imagine.
crazy
Could
to
not
just like
imagine.
be able to do anything, much less look at your mother-in-law who's telling you like leave me. And and then like her sister-in-law, I think it was like Oprah or Opa or something like that. Her name literally
It was
means
Opa, I think.
like me her name means back of your neck. And when they walked away, when she walked away, that's what you see.
That's all you see.
So isn't that crazy?
What?
I heard that once in a
That's
sermon. I was
nutty.
like, I am forever changed. I'm looking at this story
Forever and
so
ever
differently now.
changed.
But
Which I love that
yes.
in itself. That you can like, so for me, when I read the Bible and I get in tune with the Holy Spirit, the way I see a scripture or the way I intake it could be completely different than the way you do.
Mhm.
But both are biblical,
Mm.
both are Holy Spirit led. And that's a whole other
And
thing
it's
too.
also
Like
just like
we
life
can just see things.
experience.
Yeah. And like your whole life
Like you
experience.
may
Like,
read it completely
yeah.
differently as a mom,
Yeah.
and I will read it a
Yeah.
completely different way.
Like, or I could read it now in a different way.
Than
And
like
then
10 years
a
ago.
couple years down the road, or
Mhm.
even a couple years down, read it in a whole other perspective.
Mhm.
And it's just so beautiful. Like, that's why just because you read the Bible once through
I
doesn't
don't
mean you
think
stop.
you could ever
You
read the
keep
Bible
going.
enough times and
No,
like understand
no,
the full glory of
no,
God.
no, you can't, which we touched on that in the first episode, but you just can't. And in every season, it's
Mhm.
different. So, yeah, my gosh, that's insane.
It's powerful.
It is powerful.
Man's. We went really deep for girl talk.
We did.
We
Oh my
were not
heavens.
planning
You just
that.
never know where girl talk's gonna
You
go.
never do.
That's why I said y'all in the first episode, you just gotta buckle up for
Mhm.
this one. Cause you just never know
Yes.
what, yeah. I mean,
I mean,
we love to get deep.
we do.
But I
But
think that's a gift.
it is.
Like, we just let the Holy Spirit lead
Mhm.
is all there is to it.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can do something more lighthearted now.
What?
Do you want to do like fast, rapid fire questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's your Starbucks order?
Well, I've had it in this cup since this morning. If y'all know me, y'all, I have a Frost Buddy. I don't know if y'all know what this is, but it literally, you can put your like to go drinks from like coffee places or whatever in it. You can even take this thing off for like the bigger drinks. I've had this thing in here since this morning at like 8:30. Still has its ice left in it. Still tastes good too. But it's a Usually I get a Trenta vanilla sweet cream cold brew with extra splash of sweet cream, 6 pumps brown sugar syrup, and vanilla sweet cream cold foam. And yes, that's still with the 4 pumps of vanilla that it originally comes with. But y'all, that's so sugary and so sweet. So now I niched it down a little bit. So I've been getting a venti with only 4 pumps brown sugar, extra
Sorry. I can't take it serious.
extra splash of sweet cream, and vanilla sweet cream cold foam. But that's my order. And Bree judges me for my order.
It just cracks me up because I was trying to order it for her and Chelsea at Kings Island because, like, you know, when you're chaperoning like young adults, they're all like getting their second wind, and we're all like, you know, we're crashing,
Yeah, we're literally
and we're
crashing
like, we
down.
need caffeine, and the kids are like, oh yeah, this is fun, and I'm like, you all are just getting it because like you like the taste. We need it to like survive and
the rest
function.
of this night.
But I was like, Madison, you're gonna have to text me this order because I will not.
I think I ended up
remember.
ordering it.
You did. You ended up ordering it because I couldn't.
She's looking at it, I already knew that she was like
Because
dreading this order.
I literally go to Starbucks
and get just
like,
a vanilla sweet cream cold brew, don't
yes,
you?
or if it's like full time, the like pumpkin sweet cream cold brew or whatever, you know.
Girl,
Like,
I'm an extra galley.
I just keep it simple because I
Well,
also
that's
like
good on the calories
want to make
and the sugar. So you're doing
like,
great, sweetie.
I don't want it to change a lot from like what I make at home, or I'm gonna want to spend more money. And we have budgets, so
yeah, we do.
Yes.
Thank heavens for our women's group this past Saturday. They threw me a surprise like birthday ordeal because my birthday's well, we're filming this now. So
she'll already be 26
I'll already be
by the
26
time
this
this
posted,
airs.
but as we're filming this, my birthday's Thursday. But they threw me a surprise and I had $50 worth of Starbucks gift cards. And I was like, yes. So, because I was telling myself no more Starbucks because of budget. So they just came in so clutch. So I've been using those for the past few days and it's been great. I love it.
A gift card is free money.
Oh, and I get their egg bites.
I've heard a lot of people like those.
They're good on the calories. They're 160 calories, like 23 grams of protein.
And kids tend to like them
yes.
a lot
My
too.
kids love them. And the fat is not bad. I think it's like 5 or 10 grams of fat, but they're so good. Like the texture, everything, they're so fluffy and just they're so good. So I get that too with my order. Yeah, and Starbucks knows me now. So yeah, funny. I went through the other day and I didn't do a mobile order. Usually I do a mobile order and I get up there and the girl that's always there when I go, she's like, why didn't you get a mobile order today? And I'm like, girl, I don't know. My app ain't working. And like, yeah, she was like, I heard your name. I heard your voice. And I was like, wait, is that who I think it is? She normally gets mobile. Like, that's bad, y'all. That is so bad. Have you ever been to Seven Brew?
Yes. We have one here in Versailles.
I know. I know. I used to go to Seven Brew all the time too. Yeah. I used to get their sugar-free, which it's a lot better option on the if you're trying to watch a, intake. I get the sugar-free 7 Energy with sugar-free vanilla, strawberry, raspberry, and cold foam.
That is a lot.
It is a lot, but it's all sugar-free.
I'm over here like, I just want like my sugar-free blondie.
Sugar-free, baby. So I don't feel as bad, because everything's sugar-free, literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, what's your question?
What's your rapid-fire question? What got you started on the trucker hats? I need to know.
So, if you know
Bree's
me,
obsessed with them.
I probably own like 30 hats. It's really bad.
You know how everybody has their thing? Like they're just their thing. The trucker hats are Bree's thing, okay, y'all? It's her thing.
I do love them. I don't know.
They're so cute on you though. You pull them off. Some like myself, I can't do it. But you pull them off.
I don't know.
So it's okay.
I think I started wearing them a lot in college because, like, you get out of high school and there's like such a strict dress code.
Yeah.
My high school actually made national news for our strict dress code, which was
heaven.
a whole other thing. It was ridiculous. Like, it was literally all ridiculous,
Yikers.
Which is like, yeah. But I'm a runner too. So I would like wear them like when I went on runs and stuff, or like when I went to the gym. And then I just started wearing them because, like, sometimes you have a bad hair day and you want to
For
cover
sure.
it
See,
all
I'm a ball
up.
cap kind of girly.
So,
Get my
but
hair in a
then
bun.
I just started seeing like cute designs and I was like, oh, I like that.
Yes.
And I would just buy them and then I just buy
So
them.
cute.
And I just wear them like a lot.
Yeah.
And I also just love like messages. Like the one I'm wearing right now
Says
says
Jesus.
Jesus is King. I wore this to Evan's Orchard
I
the other
love
day with
that.
Kristen. I think I got 10 compliments on it.
Period. Because Jesus
So,
is king.
yes. And like whenever I wear this, like people like are like yes and amen. I'm like, you're right.
Period.
But it's just like such a simple way of being
Yeah.
like, look,
Yeah, and a
like
conversation start.
read what my hat
Yeah.
says, please.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I just love them. That's
Period.
really it. Like, I
She
love
loves them.
building outfits and adding a
I know,
habit.
you're
It
good at
used
it.
to be that I would
She's
like
a
get like
fashionista.
the fancy ones, like the flat brim, like the
Mm,
really like the ones from like Gigi and
yeah.
Pip that are like $100 that
Holy
I have like
macaroni.
2 of them. Yeah. But I would wear those like a ton. Like in a lot of my early like photo shoots or like branding photos, like I'm always wearing one.
Yeah, it's cutesy.
So yeah.
You pull it off
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
that's why.
I don't know why I can pull off a ball cap, but I can't pull off the trucker hats.
I don't know. I think I just like I posted a reel about this years ago and I need to remake it. I was talking about like building a fashion sense and like a style per se
Period.
and was just kind of like it's what you feel confident in,
Yes.
not like what other people. And I think when I stopped caring about that and
Yep.
just wearing like what I enjoyed, because like sometimes like I do feel more confident in a hat. Sometimes I do feel more confident if I'm wearing like
Yes.
I have these pink cowgirl boots that I love.
Yeah,
You
you
saw
wore
them
them
last night,
yesterday.
and I love them.
They're
It's
so
just
cute.
like a little thing.
Yeah, my other friend Bree saw that
Hmm.
and she was like, "Shut up." She has pink cowgirl boots. I said I knew you'd love that.
They're literally just from Amazon, so they're not like
So
pricey or
cutesy.
anything. But just like wearing something like pink, like I love wearing pink.
Yes.
So
Pink's
it
my favorite
just
color too.
works out well. So
I love it.
yes.
That's on
All right.
period.
Do you want me to ask you a question,
Sure.
or do you want to ask me another one?
Um
Because that one was like more centered towards me. So I'm like, should I ask you one centered towards you?
yeah, let's do it.
I want to ask you something about like hair.
Okay, period. Let's do it. Talk about that a lot.
Where do you feel like your brand is going as a hairstylist?
So recently, it's been going towards more ministry
Mm-hmm.
style, which is a God story in itself. Because when I used to work at the salon I worked at before the suite, I couldn't comfortably talk about that. Um, I wasn't even allowed to wear shirts that had anything to do with God on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yet other things could be
Yeah.
celebrated and talked. We
Sure,
won't get
y'all know what she's
yeah,
talking about.
we won't get into that Daytonish, but there was just a lot that I yeah. So I just and not I don't mean comfortable on my like you know what I mean? Like I will talk about the Holy Spirit, God all day long. I don't care who's around. I'm not ever trying to offend anybody, but when people would hear
Mm-hmm.
conversations that I would be
And they
having,
like have an
yep,
awful
it would be
response to
controversy.
it.
Like it would be like, I can't believe like you're having these conversations around my clients or my
Mm-hmm.
boss or a whole thing. So it's just yeah, it was getting sticky. And so um when I moved to the suite that I'm in now, you're obviously in a suite. Like you don't have other stylist in there with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're in there with you, you know, it's me, myself, and I and God. And I was like, okay, I'm playing. My playlists are gonna be Forrest Frank, Elevation Worship, um, Christian upbeat music. Like this room is going to be filled with his presence, point blank. Like the
Mm-hmm.
music will never be changed. I'm not playing country. I'm not playing R&B because there are some good clean stuff
Mm-hmm.
out there
There
that's
definitely
not
is.
Christian music. I'm not dogging it.
Yes.
Um but that's just what I was like, no, this is going to be a place that people can come in and I'm not even going to start talking about them. This is his
Mm-hmm.
space. I'm going to pray over this space. I'm going to pray over the people that are coming into this space. And if he prompts
Mm-hmm.
it,
Because
It's
he'll
gonna,
make moves
yeah.
where he's
Oh, for
welcome.
sure. Like, we have had Kayla, for instance.
Mhm.
She met me through social media,
Yes.
came to me. The conversation that we had the whole entire time got started because of the music that was being played.
Heck
See what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
um, so yeah, it's just definitely has been going in that direction. And funny enough, whenever I stopped working at the salon I stopped working at, that was God Himself,
Yes.
because things were getting a little intense. And I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm not meant to be here, God, please show me that so clearly. And if I am still meant to be here, change my heart,
Mhm.
change my posture, like my attitude, whatever. Um, just show me,
Yes.
And found out my location was closing. And I was like, okay. I got chills. I was like, I hear ya.
That's a
But
clear
yeah,
sign.
but where am I going to go now? Like, I
Yeah.
was freaking out because I love doing hair. Like,
Mhm.
I love it so much. And I have built such a bond with the clients that I had. And I was like, I can't not do hair. But at the
No.
same time, I was like, you know what? If I'm not meant to do hair, I guess I'm not meant to
To
do
do
it,
hair. Yeah.
So I was like, you just lead me, God. Tell me where I need to go. Am I staying home and being a mom, or am I gonna do hair still?
Yeah.
So I got a text from my old manager actually at the same place, and she was like, "Do you want to like work with me in my suite?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." Y'all, this is unhinged. Hey, girl, hey.
Just so y'all know, my roommate just came in. So
I told y'all to buckle up because we just have no filter or care in the world on this thing. So she's so cute. That's her roommate. She just came in the door and she was being so cute, trying to be quiet.
She's awesome.
Anyways, so yeah, and I was like, wait, hold up.
Mhm. This is your moment.
This is it. I
Like your
think this
time
is
to
it.
like share
Yes.
him.
Yes. And I was like, this is it. And just the stories that I have, and I've have been there since January, um, of how God has moved,
Mhm.
how God has used people to minister to me, how God's used me to minister to others. It's just truly been insane, and such. I'm just so honored that He has, trusted me and gave me this gift of doing
Mhm.
hair to use it for His glory. And yeah, that's definitely where it's going. Hair color wise, branding that way, I'm a blonde girly all the way. I love
Yes.
me my blonde babies. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Look, if you
And
want
extensions.
updated like branding stuff, I got you, boo.
Period. Let's do it. So yeah, definitely ministry. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And I couldn't fully minister
Mhm.
in a salon like I was in. Like I said, not that I
Oh
cared.
yeah. It's what
It's
the
what
others.
others,
I mean, being
yeah,
a
were
teacher,
stopping. So, oh my, don't
literally,
even, oh my goodness.
like
Oh
it's
my goodness. That gets me going
mhm.
for teachers. It gets me riled up
Yeah.
for teachers. It really does,
Yep.
y'all. It really does. Like, I could not imagine being a teacher, spiritually
Mhm.
and in the world
Not
we
being
live
able to
today, and not
share.
being able to share that with my
Mhm.
kids. I literally, because those are your babies, those
Yeah.
are teachers' babies. And I just could not imagine like doing that. But you know what, though? Beautifully enough, being the person that you are alone as the teacher and doing it in little ways, like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, not sneaking per se and
Mhm.
doing as you shouldn't, but like just in little things, like God still uses that. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? It's just for who like you are, like I feel like
Mhm.
teachers have, most of them have such this like gift of their presence just being so calm
Mhm.
and understanding and peaceful, and like kids that don't have that at home, they love their
They need it.
teachers. They're like, you know
They
what I
need a
mean?
safe
They're like, this is
space.
my woman,
And not in like the the other like safe
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
space.
yeah.
Just like,
No.
a safe
Yes.
person who
Yes.
like truly is like
Yeah.
I'm here for you
And that
kind of
alone is
team.
ministry, you know what I mean? That
Yes,
alone is ministry.
for
So,
sure.
shoo, we could go on
Mhm.
about that
We
all
could.
day
We should
because, oh
probably
my
wrap it up
goodness.
though
Yeah.
cuz
we're gonna wrap this one up.
Like we said, we can talk.
Yeah, we can talk, and that's what this is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
This podcast is gonna be is just talk. So stay tuned
for next week.
Next week. We don't know. Who knows what it'll be?
Yeah.
Just buckle up. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Period.
See ya.
See ya. We don't want to be ya.